And then when they accept
One minute. Sit down, please. Any chair. Nobody. This is not the movies that you have a number assigned. Good job. Let's go. Vaya para su silla, vamos. Let's go. Just turn to your chair. It's okay.
you want to open the window?
No, no. No, no, no. I'm good.
So fudging hot.
It is. It is. But it's okay. It's okay. You're burning all that stupid shit you've been doing in your head. All right? So there's one thing that I love about what we do is that we become responsible. And in Italian, responsible is, you write it like this. Responsabilità. If you do this, is the ability to respond. Responsible, able to respond. Right? So you can pick any area of your life in which you started with a group. Anything. Basketball practice, a summer course, cooking course, whatever. And people start dropping like flies. Think of one that you actually finish. If not, you're the fly. All right? So they start dropping. Doesn't matter the reason. To me, it's an excuse. Because in your journey, when you finish that, you found obstacles. What is the definition of an obstacle in our world? You're conscious, incompetent. So, you know, one of the first obstacles you had? Not shitting yourself. That's why we use diapers. You're incompetent to control esfínteres. Yeah, bowel movements. You're incompetent to walk. You're incompetent to talk. You're incompetent to every single thing. Even the first weeks of your life, to raise your head. You learn how to do it, you become competent, and then it's no longer an obstacle. Tying your shoes, combing your hair, the ones that do. I had hair like you until 19. I was playing basketball without the ponytail, and I was dribbling inside the lane, and somebody tried to grab the ball when I did like this, grabbed my head, and it went to the floor. I was like, fuck, I can walk, I can move my legs. So that night I arrived home and I shaved my head. I'm practical. I was like, this shit is not happening again. And then I remember Hannibal, not Lecter. Hannibal, the military, you know, the one that conquered a lot of countries. He was the first guy that made his soldiers shaved. You know why? So they can't do this. Technically. Brilliant. Genius. Hitler, another genius, devoted to evil. When you grabbed a terrain, pollen, whatever, you had to put guards on watch. So they had a circle thing like this, and they kept in 4 legs, and they kept going to sleep. So you know what he did? He's like, why do you need 4? They only need 3. Hitler. 3. 1 in the middle, and the other 2, your legs. So if you fall asleep, what happens? You fall, wake up. Genius. You notice how everybody has had a bad night, even if it was for a good reason the day after. Wedding, trip, whatever, right? Talk to yourself like this and blah, 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 blah. Who had a panic attack in his life? Has had. Come here for a second. Come here. What's your name, please?
Beth.
Beth. All right. I like Beth. All right. So one person asked me one time, so if you are sleeping and you have a panic attack, does that count? I was like, no, that's a nightmare. You put wigs on the monster and that's it. All right? So close your eyes one second and remember what were you doing just 10 seconds before that panic attack came. Well, I'm going to say that name for the last time so we can understand, right? Remember what you were doing? All right. So open your eyes. So you were doing something, right? And suddenly, by the way, have you noticed, maybe now with purpose, when somebody that studied with you years ago, maybe elementary school, is like, do you remember Peter? And you're like, Peter, and you do this. Peter, it's familiar, right? This expression. What do you think you do this?
Trying to see if your mind's eye.
You see? I knew you were the smart one. So when you're trying to see something even outside with your eyes, what do you do to focus? I had a client that I put him into a trance, and it's like, all right, so look at your problem in the distance. He's like, look at me. He's in a trance, he's doing like this. I'm like, fuck, this happened to me before. So bring the problem closer. All right, open your eyes. Let me do something. Excuse me. So I put his lenses on so he can feel them, and I put him in a trance again. All right, look at your problem. And he's like, oh, yeah. Nothing in his hypnosis. All right. So you were doing something, and I want you to be aware right now of only 2 things. Where did the image begin to come towards you? Okay, but in your head. All right, cool. And remember, what did you start telling yourself when you notice inside of your mind the image? Don't tell us. The tone.
Whoa.
No, the tone.
The tone was like.
All right, I'm gonna do this. This is a dragon. She's like, she's gonna hit me? No, my unconscious protecting me. All right, so this is a dragon. Say it.
It's a dragon.
This is a dragon.
This is a dragon.
All right, now Remember what you said to yourself when you saw the image and say the phrase, this is a dragon, but with your tonality.
This is a dragon.
All right. Only once?
Now, this isn't really a dragon. He's coming.
Exactly. So, where is the image? No, I know it's there for us. Yeah, but where is the image? No, it's okay. Does our nervous system know that it's not real? No, you have kids?
Mhm.
All right. What's the oldest one?
Boy. Two
Boy?
boys.
Yeah, the older one?
Mhm.
Which one? Name.
How?
Hal. Remember the first time you carried Hal?
Yeah.
Why is she smiling? Where is she?
Yeah.
Where is she?
Yeah.
Exactly. So, again, by the way, you have done all this shit all of your life. All of your life. So you start seeing the image and you start talking to yourself. Where does the, close your eyes, please. Where does the image stop? Exactly. So imagine what size did the image have in your mind?
Real life size, normal.
Yeah, but imagine as a movie screen. How big was it? Like a cinema, old cinema, the new IMAX? Big as this room. This close. So imagine the Hollywood sign coming towards you like this. Like this. Like this. I thought you were doing like that. Come to me. All right. Like this. All right. What is your physical reaction? The first one. It's coming towards you. And when you have something very close to you, when you do this, what's the second physical reaction? You can't breathe. You can't breathe. So what is a panic attack? In your mind, you did something without knowing that you did because you tried to run away. Right? That's the funny part. Now it's funny. Because, yeah, keep laughing. So that's the funny part because now it doesn't matter where you go, the fucking image is going with you. So people will try to calm you, whatever, you still have this motherfucker here. Like, yes? Exactly. Did it happen again?
Yeah.
Exactly. So this is a very simple exercise that we're going to do. All right? Please allow me again.
Answer my question, yeah.
Exactly. So this is what we're going to do. All right? Give me your arm and just lay back. It's okay. Give me your arm and I'm going to hold it. Oh, you already closed your eyes. Good. You're in advanced class. All right? Close your eyes again inside of your mind and let your arm stiff here. Stiff. Take a deep breath in and notice how ambiguously I'm touching your arm because this is a rare and unprecedented opportunity to get rid of this if you want it. If not, we can make it worse. All right. Who wants his bad memory back worse? All right, I'm checking. So take a deep breath in and let it out. And follow with your hand my finger. That's it. Just follow my finger and keep breathing. Remember, the more you breathe, the easier life is. More oxygen, more smart, more concentration, and just let go of your arm. Let go. That's it. You know, I talk a little bit crude, but I'm gentle. So let your arm just drop a little bit, and listen to the sounds of the cricket if you concentrate. And just relax. Take a deep breath in. I'm gonna touch your head and just lean forward just a little bit. That's it. Just your head. That's it. And notice what happens when I touch this muscle. It's tense. So if I come with my fingers tense and then I soften them, skin, no skin. Ladybug, Skin knows skin. Soften. That's it. Soften. Because I want you to listen to the different sounds in the room, and you can even pay attention to the spaces between my words. And I want you to go even deeper inside of you, knowing where you are, feeling the ring in your middle finger, and even the chain on your chest. Because the more you begin to drift down inside of you, still, your unconscious knows things that consciously you don't need to know. And in a moment, I'm going to grab your other hand very gently. We're going to place it here, and I'm going to touch this finger gently. And just moving this finger up, you're going to say yes. If you notice which finger I'm touching, just that's it. Because now I want you to go even deeper inside you, more deep. That's it. Deeper still. And I wonder if that finger knows if I'm talking to your unconscious now. Beautiful. Because now I'm going to talk to the other you, the smart you, like I say. And I want you to show her in a black and white TV, old TV, the picture that she saw coming from the right, but only in a black and white TV. And she's going to look at herself in the screen, in the distance, without sound. So make her watch that movie in black and white 2 times faster than usual. 1, 2, 3. Make her watch it. And now I want you to make her aware of that image just 1 second before it comes. And I want you to let her know where that anxious starts to build up in her chest, like somebody that wants to bite her nails, and it's like coughing and bad memories, we should take them out. So I want you to notice what happens when somebody bites their nail and they're like 1/4 of an inch just before that bite. That sensation, that anxiety just before that bite that you almost feel in your lips of a fruit, of a dessert. So I want you to let her know that emotion that she feels without knowing 1 second before that image begins to form. And once she has this emotion, just let me know with your finger. Beautiful. Because that emotion, I want you to put it on your knee when I touch it. 1, 2, 3. So when I touch your knee, she's going to feel that emotion. Answer me yes with your finger. Beautiful. Because now I want you to disappear that TV and show her a beautiful cinema, an IMAX, fucking huge, like a mountain, with surround sounds. Even the chairs move. They have even spray. So when you're in the beach in the movie, they put you spray. And I want you to show her a plan that she has been postponing. And I want you to let her see herself when she has done it. It's done. 1, 2, 3, now. Let her see it. Increase the volume and watch her seeing what she's seeing, hear what she's hearing, and feeling what she's feeling while that emotion begins to build. And now, prepare yourself, because before you felt something, and now when you feel what you're going to feel on your leg, you're going to see yourself succeeding at that. 1, 2, 3. Change that image. One more time with teeth. There's always time to go to a dentist or orthodontist. 1, 2, 3. There we go. We can even increase it. Because now she's going to see something that she never thought she's going to see. You're going to play the last 5 steps that she did before arriving to that moment. Last step, make her see it, what she did before she finished it. Even consciously, you say, what the fuck did I do that for? I don't care. Unconsciously, you knew you had to. The step before that. And if something wants to come in different, step before that. And then the step before that. And then the step before that. Because we're going to give Beth a gift. She's going to see very quickly all the scenes of the steps until she arrives again to that Friday at that beautiful farm. And if one step is blurry, you're going to show her if that was something that she did it to learn, she needed to learn, or it was something that she hired somebody so she can accomplish that step. So I'm going to grab her arm, I'm going to put it here, and stiff. And only when you show her all of the steps until she arrives again to that Friday at that farm, she's going to drop her arm gently, smiling, satisfaction. She's going to open her eyes. Show her. All right. What color is that?
Blue.
Of your toe?
Pink. Red.
Red, pink?
Reddish. Pinkish.
Mine are black.
Really?
Yeah. Right?
Thank you.
You're good. What do you see different? Did you notice something different?
Yeah.
It's for you.
Yeah.
You notice?
Thank you.
Did you notice why you were stuck?
Yeah, I think so.
In that, yeah. Look at the image.
Yeah.
It was something that you needed to learn, or it's higher?
It was something I needed to learn.
Where are you going to learn it?
Where?
Yeah,
Guess I'm just going to keep learning.
exactly. That's the whole point. Thank you very much. Yeah.
I can see.
All right. So, questions about anything of fixing. Very simple question. Don't tell me how do you fix, because I'm not going to explain. One of them is going to fix you. So we can do the last exercise. All right? Questions? Oh no, you're here. You student. You? Questions? Yep. You?
What about biology?
What?
Biology.
Yeah. Good? Right now? For the moment.
For the moment.
Let me think stupid shit and I'll come back.
Yes, exactly.
Are you good? How about you? Good?
I'm good.
I can see. Before we started, she looked like she had a gas confused in here. That's a very Latin American expression. You can imagine why. A gas confused? Yeah. She had a face like this, so the face didn't know where's the ass, so it's here or here. Now she smiles. That's it. It's a very Latin American. But You have teeth. You're supposed to show them. Even if somebody approaches without their permission, like her. Right? How about you? You're good? I can see Poliana did a great job. Yeah? How about you? You want chips? She didn't think that one. She's like, no, I eat spider legs. Later you understand why you're going to eat like spider's leg. You work with Poliana, right? Yeah? Good? Yeah. All right. Because the idea of having these type of seminars is that you know that margarine for a while was good, was normal, was the best. Now it's obsolete, even dangerous. I was telling Beth, imagine that you go to the mechanic because your car is broke down or has a funny sound. And the mechanic says, well, I tried to fix it, but your car is in denial. It has to learn how to let go, how to vibrate. Bring me your car every Thursday from 5 to 6. We were brought up in that mentality. That was the normal. The normal is that if you go to a therapist, psychologist, psychiatrist, what else? Counselor. If they work on you, they work on you and you're the same, it's your responsibility. They blame it on the client. I ask you, what's the difference between the brain and a car? If each day we're learning even more how the brain runs. So for more than a decade, I've worked, and this fine people have been starting to work even more and more and more with people that in their mind, they needed maybe years of therapy. And now in their careers, even in 3, 4, 5 sessions, they're done. It's simple. We've seen things amazing in front of us. The word incredible should be erased from the dictionary. Oh, it's incredible, that play that they did last night. What do you mean incredible? I just saw it. It's incredible. Now we have a new standard. When you become a doctor, you get paid on your skill set. So if you have, you need to do an appendicitis operation, the doctor, you're a doctor? No? Okay. The doctor gets at least $4,000 for their hands. Their insurance is another thing. But for their hands, they get like $4,000 because they studied 7 years, went to practice 1 year, practice. So now they're skillful, and their skills allow them in the market to earn, for an appendicitis, give or take $4,000. If they want to earn more money, what do? They sign up for all the appendicitis in the clinic, or they say, I'm going to study traumatology. So they spend 4 more years in themselves, money in themselves, time in themselves, and now for an operation of maybe 4 hours, 5 hours, now they get 40, 50,000 for a back because their set of skills is higher. So we don't charge a lot of money to fix people. We charge not by the time. We charge by the result. So if somebody comes with a trauma that she was, raped, and after that she couldn't get out of her house, and you work with her 2 sessions, and now she went, just add up each fucking session for the last 10 years and compare that with a couple of grams to say something. It's nothing. In your work, the more skillful you are, you're more valuable for the market. In sports, pick a sport.
Football.
American football. How many quarterbacks are? How many are skillful as the GOAT, Brady, for example? Why does he earn 10 times more than the last quarterback in the last team, even of the professional NFL? Skill set separates them. So once you take responsibility of your brain, things begin to light up. Nobody told you that you were practicing depression. You were practicing mourning. You were practicing anxiety. You were practicing biting your nails, taking the skin of your fingers. Nobody told you. And yet, you know it or not, that's how your brain works. So technically, you have achieved something, a skill. I have insomnia. Congratulations. Good. Let's get rid of it. Because you earned it. You practice it. So for us, what you suffer actually is an achievement. You have to practice for it. And change, you laugh, but it's true. Change doesn't need to be hard. Change can happen in a matter of seconds. Open a drawer in your house, a rat. 9 out of 10 people won't open that fucking drawer. What does this mean, technically? That they learn to be afraid of a drawer. Simple. Before they did it, now, no, it's trauma. All right, so let's put a positive trauma. What do I mean positive trauma? Well, it's manipulation. Fuck. We're gonna fuck me with words, I can fuck you back. We're gonna install a positive trauma with a drawer. What do you mean? Well, now you're gonna open this and you're gonna see lotions and vibrators and things like that, da, ba, 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 even one looks like a rat with a tail. So the point is that you can not unlearn things, and that's one thing that people mistake. You don't unlearn something. You learn over the stupid behavior. You suffer. That's why you don't say stupid. Once you figure out what you were doing in your head, it's stupid. They're not stupid people. You drive, but you're not a driver. It's an activity. I'm an insomniac. I'm Venezuelan. It's an activity you go to, you do. And that's the whole point. So the idea is that, oh, my life is your life begins here. Remember, you live inside here. Right? How? Exactly. Yeah, kid. So that's the whole point about doing these type of seminars, that you know there are things that are evolving. I totally get it if you have a black and white TV that you change the channels like, I totally get it. But it will be weird if a family reunion in 2023, you sit and see a football game or a movie and that shit. That'll be weird. We have now curve, HK. The evolution of how we think goes along. You erase the bad memory, you change it. Who was the other one? You change it? Exactly. And everybody before, the first time I did the exercise, do you know what that was called? The thing that you did so you can change the memory. It's a word that maybe you have heard it before. Thinking. With purpose. That's the whole point. So think about it. Thinking with purpose. People say, so auto-hypnosis and all that shit? No, you have a problem, you tell somebody to change it. Because if not, it's like telling a bouncer that you're gonna sneak in the disco at 7 and you're gonna have a red suit during the front door. It doesn't work like that. Somebody else needs to go around your conscious mind and change unconsciously what you need to do. So there's a lot of theories. And we don't talk about theories, if you notice. You were in the beach, you were in the bath, and your birthday, you didn't see nothing, you had it black and white, you had a bad memory, now you shrink it. And now if you think about it, it's even more shrinked. Think about it. Because your unconscious is designed to protect you. So each time you're like, oh, I don't need to feel bad. I want to feel bad. Your unconscious, don't be stupid. It's like putting your hand on the red stove. So each time you try to think about the bad memory, it's going to go further and further and further until, fuck it. And that's how our brain is designed. Oh, Peter, remember Peter? That's how we forget things. The images vanish, the sounds go away, and they fade into the distance. So don't tell me that somebody that has been traumatized because it was raped by 7 people cannot get better in 1 or 2 sessions. Because I want you to leave you with this. Tell me a beautiful thing that happened to you. Just think about it, and you're gonna glow. Why? You're inside your head doing what? Reliving it. All right. Talk about your fucking trauma every Thursday. You master it. First, you were raped by 1. Then it was 7. Then it was a football team. And then when we age regressed the person, somebody grabbed her ass at the bus station. But she had too much therapy that then she was raped by 7 people. So each thing that we do, you can actually live it. The only theory that I taught you is not even theory. That's how your brain works. You're unconscious, incompetent, conscious, competent, competent, and then unconscious, that you master. That's it. So if you remember this, in which you're unconscious, competent, insomnia, unconscious, competent, using the chopsticks, dancing salsa, talking your language, brushing your teeth, memorizing your phone number, using your phone number, tying your shoes, because you can tie your shoes while you're talking. Oh, wait, I have to tie my shoes. That's in the beginning, that you have to be aware of it. So freedom begins here. And we're in the 2023. 2023. So when I see kids that, I'm depressed, I need medicine, I want to slap. Not the kids, they don't know how the brain works. The people that want to drug them. Because the quicker we start teaching kids how the brain works, the easier it is. Now Sabrina, when she has a bad memory, she's like, oh, something bad happened. But is it worth remembering? Because something bad happens, and sometimes you need to learn from it. I lost a game. Well, let's go back and look at the film. Look, you didn't defend here. This guy was free. That was a good thing. But a bad memory, she shrinks it, boom, 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 boom. That's a skill that any kid should learn. Self-esteem. I like that word. Self-esteem. Remember Dr. Brownlee? Steam here. So let me finish with this. Very simple. 3 minutes. This is your past. This is your present. And this is your future. Right? We're good? All right. An event happened here. Today, what day is it? What? 18th? All right. So the 18th, something happened. I went to a soccer game. I was playing soccer and I fucked up. I missed a penalty. I went to a history exam and I fucked up. Just give it context. All right? I was doing a presentation at a job and I started to stutter. All right. So what is this? Where is this? Exactly. Who said that? No, let them. All right. So if this is today, where did this happen? Yes? You see it? All right. So this is a memory? of the what? This is a memory of the past, right? All right? Which context would you give this? Para ti, for you. Think of a context, and you have a little bit doubt of yourself. Yeah, anything.
The past is unconscious.
No. Here. No, in real life. Well, I don't have.
You're living it.
No. Give me a. I went to a test. I didn't pass my driver's license. Something like that. And here's the present, right? What is this? The future. So even though we're here, you know that eventually something like this is coming. You're going to have another soccer game. You're going to go and do another presentation. All right? You got one? Algo que te salió mal aquí y después en el futuro sabes que te va a volver a tocar. Yeah. But don't give me the answer, but the context. All right, a test. How about you? Presentation?
Yeah, an audit.
An audit? All right, who are you? Argument? A what? Car accident? Okay, good. You? Fasting? Kids? You have bad memory with kids? All right, good. How about you? No, you. Presentations? Pick one. I see like 11. Yeah, you're seeing like 11 here. Pick one. Pick this one.
You mean something that's going to happen in the future?
No, something that you fucked up in the past, and eventually you're going to have to repeat it in the future. And you don't feel so confident that you're going to be good this time, like the last time.
Argument?
All right, good. So now you're here. Today you're here. And suppose that Wednesday, this is happening. The test, the argument, This is what we call self-esteem. You're creating a memory for the future in which you think you're going to repeat the same shit.
I have low self-esteem.
It's like, how do you know?
I'm bad at math
How do you know?
because
So the self-esteem in your brain is related directly with your last result. You don't have self-esteem, bad self-esteem in every area of your life is a bad result. Do you get it? A bad result that you had. So when a kid goes to a competition and he fucks up, let's say track and field, 100 meters, and he ends up fifth. And he start crying, hey, what in the medal? And they're going to give them a participation medal. I kick him. The medal. Throw it away. It's like, you want a medal? You want this shit? Or, not this shit, but I'm talking to you. Or you want first, second, and third. Hey, 1 second. All right. So what are we going to do starting today until the next competition? Exactly, but my point is that without you putting the kid to actually practice skills and sweat and put on the work, they're going to have the same shitty result. So you don't put self-esteem up by talking with the person still being incompetent. Does it make sense? If you're bad, it's because your skill set is bad. Put it here or sports-wise. So as a parent, as a guardian, your job is to work with them and put them to work so their skills go higher. So even though in this competition, he ends up fourth, I can bet you my left nut that if here he did 12 seconds, he's going to do here 11:59. So now he beat himself. And that's where the real competition is. You against you. You against you. It's a beautiful way to think that talking to your children, they're going to have a higher self-esteem without them increasing their skills. You cannot increase your skills swimming talking to your child in the sofa. Now you're going to do better there. And that's it. go to the fucking swimming pool. You're gonna train extra. You're gonna train with jeans like they put me. And then when you were without the jeans, with the swimming suit, you're a lot faster. So parents today, a lot of them think that everything is gonna be good only talking. You have to put on the work. You need a callus, an emotional callus. Especially now that everybody's triggered by stupid shit. I'm triggered. Why? Because you have a ring. Eventually people are, I'm triggered. Why? Because the NBA exists. We're going towards there. So keep this in mind, even with yourself.
I'm not good at this.
That. You're not good at this because where's your skill set? What have you done to improve? That's the whole point. Life is about improving your skills, taking them to a higher level. And this seminar is about improving the way you understand now because you learned how to change. If you try to feel bad before we did the exercise, you can't. Think about the thing that you worked with them when you were separated. Try to feel bad about it. Do you feel as bad? Even though you practice it for a long time or a short time. So what we do is say, margarine is obsolete. This is how your brain works. And we use neurological strategies. That's it. Nobody asks you what the fuck the problem you had. Tell me in detail. We don't care about that. We work on context. All right? So, thank you very much. And I want to leave Poliana to say last words before you leave. Thanking you.
Are we doing insomnia?
No.
Oh, no, okay. Not too late. Well,
Thanking you for
well, thank you all for coming. It was a pleasure to have you all. I know I don't even know what time it is, but I'm so glad that you were here. I hope that what you've been hearing today, it's something that inspires you to continue learning and developing your skills in the mind. And you know that I'm here for anything, so just let me know. You all know me. You probably all have my contact information. If there's any other follow-up that you want to do or whatever, just contact me. I hope you had a great time. And yes, I'm glad. And that you all got to learn something new, something different. And hopefully you can take everything that you've learned today, anything that's positive, anything that's appropriate, just take it with you and, incorporate it in your lives. Because at the end of the day, what we want to do here is that we all get to live better lives, make better choices. Usually we will make the better choice when we have a choice. And now you do have a choice. You're seeing that there's ways of doing different things. So thank you so much. Thank you so much also for the gifts that you brought for Peace Place. I think this was a wonderful night. It was a great partnership. And I'm so happy Tracy's here. And if you brought your things and you left them downstairs, then I'm gonna help her load the car. But feel free to go. Downstairs is the bathroom. You know where your car is. Have a great night. Thank you for coming.